Yo, what it is, everybody, and thanks for tuning back in here to another episode here on the Speedbug channel. Today we got another episode here focused on the Gromski, and we are working on it over here in the corner because there is another bike that kind of so happens to duplicate that one over there, but another episode on this coming here soon, and I'll tell you a little bit more about why this bike is here in the garage and actually here to stay. But let's focus here on this motorcycle, the Gromski here. And obviously by the title, the Grom needs a little bit more oomph. And also want to announce to you guys, we're actually going to be doing a little Grom build series. A neighbor that you've actually seen here on the channel, he's got a Grom, and he's got an 18, a red one. And we got a bunch of goodies and stuff down over there for it. So we're going to do a little mini build series, just kind of how we did with the GSXR 1000 build series that we're almost done with, but not all the way. So stay tuned. We got another couple episodes coming up on this. But we need to do something here to this little girl. And what we got over here is we got ourselves a little cold air intake. We got ourselves a little Chimera intake with a little cute K&N filter. And got obviously the fairing support in the bar. So we're going to go ahead and put this on. Quick little time lapse, which shouldn't be obviously too hard to put this on. I mean, come on. It's a couple bolts here, and you take the stock airbox out and put this one in. So that's what we're going to do. And obviously, we already know after we put this thing on, it could have, I don't know, this thing's probably going to have at least, you know, another 50, 60 horsepower. And for anyone that's trying to call me out, you know, on the Grom, I'll take down turbo Hayabusas with this thing. So you better bring it. You know, I got an intake. So what's up, man? What you got? So all right, man. Well, let's go ahead and get this thing. Go ahead and put it on the Grom and go to it. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so now we got this all taken apart, just a few tools here, and that airbox is pretty large, pretty open in there, so we'll reconnect this thing to the little itty bitty throttle body that's right there. There is the huge airbox, and let's come on over here, and this is the new intake. So we got a straight filter, nice little K&N. Like I said, I'm calling out them turbo boosters. You know, a coupler to connect to the throttle body, and obviously the elbow that's going to go to the attachment to the throttle body. Obviously we have to transfer our vacuum tube over here, which there's one vacuum tube going to the crankcase. from the factory airbox, so that'll just slip right over here. And you have a sensor here that has to be plugged in. That is the air temp sensor, so we have to obviously put that back in as well. We just take that off of what was located on the factory airbox and just transfer it on over to here, and we'll throw that in. Just uses 2 Allen keys. They look like 3 or 4 millimeter, and they just go in. No need to over torque them or anything like that. Just snug them down, and we'll start to throw this sucker back on. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this thing is ready to take down some Hayabusas. We got ourselves a K&N little short ram cold air intake. So that's it. I'm gonna put my little beauty cover back on here on my throttle body, and we'll all be good to go. So this thing, I really should add about another 1,000 horsepower or so. It might be able to beat the BMW and the Corvette. I'm calling you out, man. So I hope you guys enjoy this, and we'll go for a little startup and we'll hear it start up. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get this thing started up. Let's hear if you can hear it. It's got a little intake hiss. And that's all she wrote. 2,000 horsepower Grom, baby, right there. What y'all know about it? So you can definitely really hear the intake and the intake manifold and the valve. So pretty funny. So we'll go take it out for a quick cruise, and I think that's going to wrap up today's video. Again, I hope you guys like this little tutorial about putting this little intake on. If y'all like what you saw, again, don't forget to subscribe, and I will definitely post a link to this intake here on the description below, as well a link to the Instagram so you can check out future builds coming up. Take it easy, y'all. Ride safe. Speedbug out. Peace.